Yes, thank you. Recording is in progress. So today is what is it? July 25th, the 25th, 2023. My name is Alexandr, and I'm 34 years old. I live in Russia. Right now, I'm in Moscow region, and I'm your host for today. I see some new faces here, some old, no, not old, but you know what I mean. some people who have been here before. And today we have about 60 minutes to talk about certain topics, certain subjects, which I have prepared for you. Now, as a rule, no, it's not really a rule, but when I give you a topic, that's only a suggestion. You don't have to talk about what I kind of suggested that you talk. So you can talk about, you can do a self-introduction the entire time. You can talk about anything, you know. So again, I don't care much. I care a little bit, but not much. So talk about our subject for about 5-10 minutes in your little rooms. Then when I bring you back into our main lobby here, typically I ask you all, maybe if you volunteers, to maybe talk about this subject for a minute or two to everyone. Yeah, I know it's kind of tricky to talk in public, especially when you're being recorded, but it's very good for you, trust me. Yeah, we've all been there. I mean, getting nervous and stuff. But anyway, so without all this nonsense about talking, let's jump right into it. I'm gonna share the screen. Hang on, there's someone in the chat. He's 32. All right. Okay. Okay, I'm gonna share the screen with you guys. Just hang on with me for a moment. Where is it? Yeah, I'm not. Those of you who have been here before have probably noticed that I'm not in my familiar settings. I'm not at home. I'm actually at my parents' place, and you know, I decided to put on a dress shirt, white dress shirt, to kind of make up for the mess behind me. So yeah. All right, here it is. Okay, something that I wanted to talk just briefly about with you all. I've noticed that many Russian English speakers have troubles expressing this one simple idea, how to say вести себя. То есть он себя ведет так-то или ведет себя так-то. Это не в том плане, что ведет себя там плохо, неприлично, некультурно, невежливо или там еще как-то, а это вот то, как человек себя подает. Вот он себя так ведет. И я практически не слышал ни от кого, от наших вот русско-англоязычных, чтобы люди использовали вот эту фразу, фразу, которую я вот на экране, я надеюсь, вы сейчас видите, to carry oneself. Ну, то есть carrying myself, to carry, he carries himself и так далее. А американцы ее используют очень-очень часто. И это вот, если вы будете использовать эту фразу, это покажет, что вы английский знаете намного лучше. Потому что все традиционные behave yourself или act тоже допустимы, но я не говорю, что они хуже, лучше, но вот вам один такой вот вариант. И я вам написал здесь 5 примеров. Я думаю, вы можете их сами прочитать. Я не буду тратить время читать их все. Можете сделать себе скриншот, можете их записать, можете их запомнить. Я вам не рекомендую их пытаться запомнить. Это непродуктивно, это неправильно в моем понимании в плане изучения языка. Ну, просто знайте, что вот есть такие примеры. To carry oneself. То есть это то, как человек себя подает. I like the way he carries himself. Oh, she carries herself with a lot of dignity. Или she carries herself with humility. Ну, то есть вот humility, пример третий, это скромность. Скромность себя ведет и так далее. То есть это просто вам, как я обычно говорю, я не пытаюсь этим научить кого-то чему-то. Это просто как заинтересовать, показать, что вот есть еще такой способ. А дальше, как говорится, начинается your own journey into this. All right, let's jump into our questions. Question number 1. Let's talk about our school experience. What did you love about school and what did you hate or dislike about your school? And of course, I'm referring to our school experience back in, like high school, primary, middle school, back when we were young, teenagers, all that stuff. So let's talk about that. And then when we when we come back to our main lobby, maybe some of you, a few of you, maybe at least one of you will share their experience with everybody. All right. All right. I'm stopping the screen share and bear with me for just a moment. Okay. How many of you have I got? 19. All right. So that's 17, right? Excluding me and Polina. All right. Let's make this. All right, folks, you should see a pop-up window on your screen. Please say yes and join your little conversation group. So guys, that was just the first question. And I typically start off with an easy question. Like last time, I think we talked about habits. This time I suggested that you guys talk about your school experience. And I know that not everybody liked their school experience. Some people really liked it, some didn't, and that's fine. I mean, nothing, you know, wrong about that. But I still am going to ask you all to volunteer and talk publicly about your school experience, what you liked, what you didn't like, what you maybe would change if it was up to you. So do I have a volunteer? Come on, guys. Anyone? Yes, Sergey, I think you raised your hand. Just unmute yourself and talk.
Yeah, hello everyone. I want to talk about favorite subjects. My favorite subjects, it's chemical and physics.
Chemistry, yeah.
Chemistry and physics in school.
Yeah.
It's too easy. It was too easy for me in school, and I like it. And maybe not happily, not к счастью.
Fortunately, luckily.
Yeah, and unfortunately, I had very good teachers in this subject. Maybe also geometry.
Yeah. Geometry.
Mm-hmm. Geometry, yeah.
Okay, so Sergey, did you proceed to study, to major in chemistry or physics after graduating from high school?
No, physics, astrophysics, it's my hobby now, and иногда.
Sometimes, yeah.
Sometimes, yeah. I go inside in Wikipedia and more another.
Just read about this. Yeah.
Books, yeah, and study.
All right.
In free time. Yeah.
Okay, Sergey, thank you for sharing your experience. Anyone else, guys, would like to say a few words?
I want.
Yes, Dmitry, go ahead.
When I was schoolboy, I loved sport lessons because we played football, and in snow times it was skating, skiing, and I liked military lessons because we study arms and we go to the rifle gallery and shooting there.
So you actually did shooting, real shooting, no?
I like shooting. Yes.
What high school did you go to? I mean, that's extreme.
The teacher, ex-military officer, colonel, and
okay. Полковник это colonel.
Yes, who said that you will soldier in future. You
I'm tempted to say so much about that, but I'm not going to do that. You know. Okay, Dmitry, thank you. Thank you for participation in this public speaking, guys. Let's move on to question number 2. Hopefully more interesting, more entertaining, maybe more room for discussion this time. All right, again, I'm gonna screen share the question, and again, maybe take a screenshot, write it down, or I don't know, do something else, because again, I can't send you the question in your little groups. All right, hang on, there you go. I hope you can see it. So, getting married. I know that some of you are married, some of you maybe have been married, some of you are not married, like I am. I'm not married. So what age is the best for getting married? Is it different for men and women? Because I'm sure, I mean, at least I feel like it's a little bit different for men and women. And how has it changed over the years? Because again, like I think maybe previously, like 20, 30, 50 years ago, people would get married earlier than they do, I mean, these days. So talk about that. What age is the best? Differences in genders, and is it any different now than what it used to be like? All right, I'm gonna stop the screen share, guys, and split you up into smaller groups. We have 21 this time. Hang on, guys, just a second. Come on. Hang on, guys, just some technical difficulty. Yeah, here we go. All right, guys, you know the drill. Just press yes. Always say yes. Be a yes man or a yes woman. Three. Guys, welcome back again. Another question, another maybe slightly controversial question. Again, like I've told you before many times, if you don't like it, if you don't like the question, you don't have to talk about this. Talk about anything else. Yeah, now the time is, it's time for the session of public speaking, and I think Linara would like to say something because I see you raised your hand. Just unmute yourself and go ahead.
Yes, I just wanted to try this function here to raise my hand and not to say hi guys. I want to share my opinion with you. So Alexander,
now you have to.
Okay. Thank you very much for having me here. So Alexander, you gave us so complicated question to discuss. We talked with Natalia about that, and Yelena about that, and so we both think that to be married, or maybe to not to be married, it ups to person, ups to every person. But I think that if one person wants to be married, the age is okay to do that. Is 21 or 25 years old, because in that period, young guys can uncontrol their emotion, and they can be caught by feelings and so on. And if a person is 30 years old and further, it could be more difficult to do that, because of habits, because of not going person to share their independent life and so on.
Okay, yeah, thank you. Yeah, I kind of agree with you. I mean, I definitely agree with your points. Maybe I have a slightly different opinion, but I can understand what you're saying. I can see it. Yeah. Okay. Thank you.
Thank you.
Anyone else, guys, would like to share their opinion? What age is the best? Is it different for men and women? And what else? What was the and yeah, and maybe how has it changed over the years? Nope. Anyone? No. All right. Then let's move on to question number 3 on my list of questions. Kind of has to do with our previous topic at our previous meeting last week. So I'm gonna screen share again. Do the screen share. So, hang on. So, have you ever suffered from insomnia? Insomnia, when you know, what's when you have issues falling asleep. Бессонница, короче. What do you do when you have troubles falling asleep? So, I think most of us have experienced that, and you know, maybe talk about why you think it happens to people. It happened to you, maybe, and how do you deal with it? What do you do to solve this problem? You know. Okay. So again, insomnia. What do you do to solve this problem? And I'm gonna stop the screen share, and I'm gonna make this breakout rooms again. Yeah, hang on just a second. All right, guys, again, just press yes and join the group. Yes. All right, guys. So welcome back again. I think it was our last session. Now again, anyone, if I could have a volunteer, maybe a couple of volunteers to talk about. Yes, Yelena, I see you. Yeah, just to talk about your experience with insomnia. If you had it, what did you do to tackle this problem? Yes, go ahead, Yelena.
I have suffered from insomnia. Yes, it's a new word for me.
Insomnia.
Insomnia. Insomnia was the reason of my illness, panic attacks. I had them for 3 years, and then I was treated. I was held by one of the psychotherapists.
Psychotherapist, yeah.
Yes. And now I get rid of these panic attacks, and I don't suffer from insomnia now at all. It's not a problem for me. I have a nice sleep.
Yeah. Well, good for you, I guess. Yeah.
Yes.
Okay, Yelena, thank you. Thank you for sharing your experience, guys. Anyone else before we have to go? Come on, you have a chance. No? Anyone? Okay, guys. So, well, then I guess the time is 11:02 in the morning. So we have to wrap it up. We have to finish this conversation. And again, guys, I don't think I've ever said this here, but I would like this to be a conversation. You know, not a lesson, not a something else. It's a conversation. So are you in? Just say yes. And remember, yeah, like I always like to say, if you want to speak well, you've got to speak a lot, and you practice here. You practice here what you have learned before. And you come here and use any opportunity to talk, and yeah, that would be it. Guys, by the way, just a short announcement. This may be okay. I'm kind of going on vacation, vacation. So this may be our last meeting for the time being. I'm planning to come back to resume these meetings, these conversations, but there is no telling when this is going to be. Maybe in a couple of weeks, maybe in a couple of months. But I can tell you that I've enjoyed just having you on these meetings. So thank you for coming on, and follow the announcements in the group, in the chat. And as soon as I'm able to, I will, I mean, if I'm allowed to, I mean, of course, because I'm just a host, I'm not an admin, I'm not the owner of this group. As soon as I'm able to, I will resume these conversations. But it would be it for now. Thank you guys. Thank you for coming on, and I'll see you next time, whenever that is. Bye. Go away now. Go away. Go away.
Thank you.